Welcome back. Welcome back. I had to pop in here. I know y'all are looking for the spectacular series, which that will be continued. But I just wanted to get something off my mind. We all know the cost of living is insane right now for everyone. Everybody is feeling the squeeze from food to gas. The laundromat I go to has gone up. It used to be $3 to wash a small load. Now it's 5. Everything is just it's very evident. It's like there's no escaping this. It's the topic of conversation a lot of times with people, the cost of living. So my thing is, um, I feel like we are going to have to get back to agriculture. We're going to have to get back to growing our own foods. And I understand that's pretty much impossible to do. Well, not impossible, it's very hard to do too much gardening in a city, or if you live somewhere where you do not have a plot of land. There's a lot of people like that. I myself do not have a plot of land. I'm wondering if we can maybe start some community gardens. I watched a documentary about that, about a community garden that they had in Detroit a few years ago. I'm not sure if it's still there, but we're going to have to do something, because at the end of the day, everybody has to eat. Okay, I don't care all these politics, race issues, trans issues, all that. At the end of the day, everyone, that is one thing everyone needs, is food, water. Okay, and the cheap foods, or I guess nowadays you could just call them the cheaper foods, since food is no longer really cheap, are full of a bunch of crap that cause diseases later on in life, cause weight gain. I've finished reading this book called Eat for Your Blood Type. And there's 4 blood types. You find your blood type and you eat according to it. And it's probably one of the best books on health I have read thus far in my life. And while following this eating regimen, because I'm trying to drop some weight, I'm trying to feel better. It got to a point where I was having stomach issues like 2 to 3 times a week, every week. And I'm like, this is not normal. So I heard about this. And when we say diet, we usually think of a short eating plan. I mean diet in the sense of just your way of eating from here on out, right? So while I'm in the store looking for things to eat that go with my blood type, I noticed that, you damn near pretty much have to cook everything from scratch fresh, because everything that's packaged has something in it. Even if it's marketed as being healthy, it's still this, that, and a third in it. And I feel like we're going to have to go back to at least trying to grow stuff in pots or something. I know a lot of people a lot of people have rooftop gardens. We have to come up with some kind of plan, because people are not going to go hungry. People are not going to let their children go hungry. There's people who may stand out on a curb who are homeless and hold signs, but you have some people that are not going to do that, and you're going to see an increase in crime because people have bills to pay, people have food to eat. Is that an excuse for the crime? No, it's not, but I'm just saying you're going to see more of that. As the cost of living keep rising, you're going to see more crime take place. I feel like the public school system should, okay, let me say it like this, because I don't know what every single public school is doing in America, but I feel like it should be like a staple to have some kind of agricultural class at school. They need to bring that. They need to bring back a tool shop where you learn how to build things, and home economics. I think during the 20th century, it was more so about going to school, go to college, get a degree to work for somebody. But we no longer live in a society where you have to work for somebody to get a check. You can do that so many ways via the internet, and I think we need to go back to learning how to do things manually. I think we have of gotten so used to technology. Learn how to read from a map, because what if that GPS goes out and you're out in the middle of nowhere and the closest house is 15 miles away? Like, we have to prepare for this stuff. Learn how to read a compass. I taught my daughter at a very young age, when the sun sets, you're in the west. If you're driving and the sun is in your face and it's in the evening time, you're headed west. Sun sets in the west, rises in the east. These are just little things I feel like they need to start teaching again, because what if the internet for some reason shuts down? We just when I was in the car and I said I want to come and make this video, I really don't even know what direction I'm going with it. I just feel like we need to learn how to do things with our hands, self-teaching, because if we depend on, I don't want to say the government, but if we just depend on, like, okay, I'll use another example, like grocery stores for all our food. Prime example of that, during COVID, March 2020, that whole, almost the rest of the year, you could not find toilet paper in that store. Paper towels were barely there either. And we relied on the store for that. You know what I mean? Lucky for me, I worked at Target, and right before COVID hit, I just happened to buy a whole bunch of toilet paper, and then boom, you see what I'm saying? So in case the food supply, hold on. No, I'm not editing that out. Okay, anyway, in case the food supply some kind of way stops, maybe not all the way, but slows down, we have to learn how to take care of ourselves. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I definitely, like my mother, she has chickens now. She has chickens and one rooster. So she gets eggs from that. During the summer, she plants all kinds of greens and vegetables. And let me tell you something. When you eat a cucumber fresh out the soil, she doesn't use pesticides or anything. So it's so, like, you open a bag and you can smell the cucumbers as if someone had cut them in the bag, but they're whole. So yeah, let's just try small things. Let's plant some stuff, some strawberries in the house. I know some plants have to have room to sprawl out, and I guess that just comes with doing some research on that plant. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to get any better, you guys, but we have to become self-sufficient, because nobody's out here trying to go hungry, especially if you have kids. And I'm not saying that if you don't have kids, screw you. I'm just saying, like, you especially ain't trying to go without. So let's see what we can do. Let's become self-sufficient. It probably won't ever be 100%, but at least to know that we don't have to struggle and we don't have to feed ourselves garbage just to keep our bellies full, because we can't afford fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, lean meats. But anyways, yeah, just had to get a little serious for a minute, you guys, but I'll be back with the spectacular series episode, I think 5, coming up next. All right. Until then, peace and blessings. Love you all. Shout out again to my 41 subscribers and to anyone who is viewing this. And if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. You'll probably forget you subscribed to me anyway. And share this video, all right? Y'all have a great one.